If you're ready to call your ex-boyfriend, don't do it. If you're ready to text your ex-boyfriend, don't do it. If you're ready to unblock him, sweetie, don't do it. New day, it's a new, I forgot how this song went. Let's go for it. It is March 2020 and we are all in a quarantine. And at this time, you might be feeling so alone. Well, I am here to tell you to not text your ex, to not DM your ex, to not call your ex, to not unblock your ex. So this will be like an example for you guys to, when you start dating, don't stop doing anything that you used to do because it reminds you of a person, or if you do, I hope this is the reminder to do them back again. Yeah. So in this video, I will be telling a name of a person with the short story and what I'm trying to do again. Not for that person, but for myself. Because I used to love doing these activities, and then once I stopped dating them, I realized that every time I did them, I would be reminded of that person. But since I've been single for 4 years, I don't love somebody. I have a crush on somebody, and that crush is slowly dying, and that's another story. But for now, I realized that I even wrote it all. Things that I stopped doing because of an ex. Playing soccer, playing volleyball, playing basketball, taking long walks, sitting on my favorite bench in my favorite city, which I couldn't even protest about because they just took it down. Because I stopped going to said bench. Like going to my favorite shop with one person. Not my family, because I still like going to this ice cream shop. Like education, like university, like changing your university because they remind you of your ex. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like, believe me, even with this, I've dated a lot of people. Even though I've dated a lot of people, I realized that there were 4 people who made me change 4 big parts of myself that I didn't even realize up until I decided to be single for 4 years. And I was like, where are those hobbies at? They were gone. They disappeared. Just like that, because I dated somebody and they weren't into that. And I try to push that out of myself. Which dating tip, if you're into something, you should always like try to express it to your partner, or else you're just gonna be like, you're gonna feel left out or something. Communication. That's it. That's the good thing. Communication. Something I lack out of, which is I haven't really dated anybody until I felt like I had that connection thing. But I've still gone on dates. I can't believe I kept doing that. I'm so glad I'm not dating none of them at the moment. That's all I have to say. Wait, before you watch this video, I'm just have to say I'm so glad I'm not dating any of them anymore. That's it. This whole quarantine, if you're texting your exes, don't do it. Person number 1. So the first story I'm about to tell, it's about a guy who I just had turned 20, and honestly, I was in the mindset that when somebody would ask me out, I stopped doing this, okay? After my 4 years of being single. But when someone would ask me out, I would literally say yes to every single person, right? So the first person comes when I was 19. His name was, I'm just gonna say it. His name starts with an X, okay? But I'm not gonna say his name because it's just funny. And boy, did I like singing. I just loved singing when I was 19, right? Then this guy, he came into my life. He was good. I still talk to him like now once in a while. Anyways, and this guy got me into singing through the phone. Because he wasn't from my area. He was living somewhere else for school. Anyways, So he would every single time he would ask me to sing him a song. Not only that, but he would sing me a song. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna sing, but there's this song that I always remember that he sang the first time he sang me the song. I could just not listen to the song without like making fun of it because of this guy, and that's a story on that. Say bye to, and I will fully listen to the song. Maybe I'll put a clip here of me listening to the song, because honestly the song is just like, if you're Mexican or you speak Spanish, you know this song because it's everywhere. But for me, it's just so funny because of this guy. This song just killed my whole listening to Mexican music for like a good couple years. Like, let's say 5 years, because it took me a while to listen to Mexican music again because of this song. But I am here to watch it again because maybe if I play it, you guys will be like, if you're Mexican, you will know this song. Okay. I don't know what to say about this song. It's just it was a song. Oh my god. So every time I hear this song, it's just like, first of all, I can't believe I dated this person, because it's just like, it's just too much. This whole story is too much. Like, this whole story is just, let's listen to it. Number 2. His name starts with an E. And what can I say about this person? This was like when I started dating this guy, I honestly back to how I was every single guy that would tell me they liked me, because I would fall into that trap. It was like, this all stories. Oh, once they told me they liked me, I would obviously like play myself, because I didn't know this was like a trick, okay? But if you tell somebody you like them, there's a 50% chance you'll make them like them just by saying that. Anyways, this guy told me he liked me, and when I was in my 20s, I loved drawing, painting, and one of my favorite things I have to say is Korean music. And I'm not gonna say this guy made me stop listening to Korean music, but as a boyfriend, you always want to have your partner being into stuff that you liked. And I always felt like this part of myself, the whole Korean, me liking Korean entertainment, music, drama, shows, it obviously, I had to hide that part from him, because I once tried to tell him and he thought it was kind of weird. But I stopped doing the K-pop dances, learning them. And that was in 2013. 7 years ago. 7 years ago. I stopped learning K-pop dances 7 years ago. Now I just listen to them. And then, you guys want to know what's the messed up part? After we broke up, it was like, whatever. He broke up through me through a text. I'm passing. So he broke up with me through a text. And he ended up liking Korean entertainment shows after we broke up. Not only that, he started liking soccer after we broke up. That was like, what? By the end of that, when he tried to talk to me about this, I'm like, what? This is... And I was done. We were done by then. Person number 3. The next guy that I will be talking about is a guy name that starts with an S. Yeah, just like my name. Because I had this theory that if I would date every single guy in the alphabet, I would be like number 1 or something like that. I will find my soulmate or something like that. I didn't want to think about it, but that was it. If there was a person who I've hated dating in my whole life, it's this guy. This guy lived 2 hours from me. We lasted 1 whole year. He forgot about my birthday. He was just into one thing. And that thing you're thinking about, if you're watching this, you're right. He was just into that. And not only that, but he cheated on me. This guy cheated on me. Who cheats on somebody with social media and you don't think somebody's gonna find out? I get it because this guy was rich. I'm not gonna say I get that he cheated on me, but this guy cheated on me with someone who was wealthy too. Bottom line is, the beginning was awkward because that was the first time I've ever dated anybody from a dating platform, and I regretted it, and I don't do that now. My dating tip. But he tried to pass everything like he was good. Anyways, I realized since I stopped dating him, I stopped watching one of the best shows that I thought there was at the time, which was Steven Universe. I stopped watching Steven Universe because of this one person. And every time I see Steven Universe, I'm reminded of this person. So for S, I will be watching Steven Universe because I'm over that. You know, they're still together. Yes, I stalked the guy. Let me be. Every time I'm reminded that I'm pretty, I'm just like, every time I feel like my confidence is like way up there, I feel like I'm above everybody else, I just remind myself of this guy and be like, you got cheated on. Then person number 4. Another person who we have who I've dated a lot of guys during the holidays. The holidays in which you get your partner something for Christmas. And honestly, this guy, I only gave him something because he was into that. Which none of my other exes were. None of them. Actually, only one, but anyway, another story. Only one. I gave him what I thought he would want. And he did want it. And he put it in his heart. And it was so cute. This guy, he's the reason for which I don't watch Doctor Who. Literally, I love Doctor Who, and ever since this guy broke up with me, I just can't stop watching Doctor Who. So I can't look at anything of Doctor Who. So I will be watching Doctor Who episode. I would try to catch up during quarantine. I'm only doing all these activities because I'm in quarantine right now. So why not do it? This is one of those things that I just don't want to do, but everybody hate me right here. Pasta, pizza, hamburgers, hot dogs. I didn't start eating them until I was 20 because of one. So I guess there are pros to this video. I guess.